Good evening. My name is Kaylee Uriarte. I'm here to present my assignment for this week 4. Um, we were asked 3 questions, and one of the first questions was asked, "What disposition do you possess that makes you a successful teacher?" I would have to say that one of the dispositions that I do have is believing in every child that has a special gifts and can be successful if taught in the area of strength. I really strongly believe in the multi-intelligence. I believe every child is gifted in their individual way. And the key as a professor or a teacher is to find the skills that those children can specialize in. Discovering the strength through proper assessments and making sure that you don't miss a child. I think one of the most important part is when having a classroom setting of maybe 21 students is individually working with each child's strength and finding their strength and hoping that they continue to grow in that area. I will say that one of the questions that was asked, the second question was that where do you struggle the most in your disposition as a teacher? Will have to be with finding the right time, right? Finding the time where you can assess each children and their special needs. But most importantly, I think I struggle is respecting the diversity of others. That can be very difficult, especially when you need to learn how to differentiate and apart your belief towards other beliefs. When you're working with students who have different beliefs and different cultures, that is something that I need to learn, how to continue respecting others and their cultural beliefs and their celebrations, and learning how to involve myself more in their belief areas. So that is where I struggle. The third question is, what are the expectations of a professional in the field of education, and how do you uphold these expectations? So I believe as a special education professional educator, you're expected to be vibrant, positive, and treating others with respect. It can be difficult at most times just because it depends on the area where you're currently working at. There are communities where you work with children with a lot of special needs and attention and raised in a different way of your own beliefs. So expecting to carry on that professional behavior and attitude towards these students who can be very difficult, can be very challenging, right? But I do believe that it is possible, especially if you have the heart for it and the heart and desire to make an impact on these children's life. Most importantly, that. How do you uphold this expectation? I think it really depends on the area that you're currently working, especially with children with special needs and children at a poverty area where they struggle to have their own rights and needs, is where you need to make the impact the most. You impact through families, through their parents, through the children, showing them that you really do care, and upholding that, it just proves that you can make an impact in a child's life. You are the person that spends most of the time with them, 8 hours in a day, and whatever you teach them and the way you speak to them or just speak life into them can make a huge impact for their future endeavors.